If you operate a business in the Caribbean, you know how hard it is to accept digital payments and enable your customers to pay with their credit or debit card online. In this video, I will explain the requirements and costs you have to expect if you want to enable online payments on your website. You need three things if you want to get into e-commerce. Number one, you need a merchant account at a bank in your country. A merchant account is a type of business bank account that allows a business to accept and process electronic payment card transactions. Simply put, this is where the payments of your customers arrive after they paid online and you can access them. Number two, you need a payment gateway provider. A payment gateway is a technology used by merchants to accept debit or credit card purchases from customers. The term includes not only the physical card reading devices found in brick-and-mortar retail stores, but also the payment processing portals found in online stores. Number three, you need a website, online store, app, or any other form of digital presence where your customers can place an order and put in their payment information to initiate the payment. In practice, the process then looks like the following. Your customer goes to your website, places an order, and gets directed to the payment site. After putting in the credit card information, the payment gateway provider does all the necessary legal and security checks within a few seconds, and once the payment is approved, the money will arrive in your merchant bank account usually within a week. How high are the fees? Of course, all of these service providers want to be paid. And although you need to compare different providers and prices, there are a few numbers that you can use as estimates. Most service providers charge a transaction fee. An e-commerce solution usually charges 3 to 5% per transaction. That is also around the same range for online payment gateway providers in the Caribbean. And, of course, your bank will charge you for your merchant bank account. Sometimes a fixed monthly fee plus transaction fees, sometimes only transaction fees. Depending on your volume, there's sometimes room for negotiation here. So you see that these fees can add up quickly and can range everything from 5 to 15% depending on the solutions you use. So make sure to consider these costs in your pricing. If you are paying something around 5% in total transaction fees, you are probably good. Everything above 10% should be evaluated if there isn't a more cost-efficient solution available. What legal documents and paperwork do you need? Depending on the type and jurisdiction of your company, the requirements vary. But generally speaking, you have to provide proof of incorporation and the type of your business and an estimate of the expected transaction volume. Ideally, you already have a track record of existing sales and revenue, but if not, an estimate will most often do. And at some point in time, you will have to walk into a bank or office with some form of personal identification and proof that you are actually a real person to be compliant with international Know Your Customer laws and regulations. So simply said, you have to prove that you are a real person and that your business is properly registered. So where should you start? Your first step should be to map out a plan and develop a strategy for the new e-commerce part of your business. Assuming someone wants to buy your product, ask yourself the following questions. How much would you need to charge for your product on your website to make a profit after transaction fees, marketing and shipping costs, taxes, etc.? What payment gateway provider should you use that has a good track record and works with your local banks? What e-commerce solution should you use to build your online store, connect your payment gateway, and integrate your logistics and marketing solutions? If you spend some time answering these questions, you will avoid a lot of traps and disappointments. And if you want to make sure that your e-commerce strategy becomes a success, feel free to reach out to us. If you want to explore how we can help you with your strategy and make sure your project becomes a success, feel free to contact us at www.simonkyper.com or just click the link down in the description. I hope this video was helpful for you and answered your question. If that is the case, a like would really make our day. And if you want to get more content around business strategy in the Caribbean, make sure to hit the subscribe button and click the bell notification. That way you get notified every time we release new content that can help you with your business. Till next time, goodbye.